Forsooth?
The time is now!
I believe...
If you'll permit me, Alfie no. And my sister, 𝐒𝐤𝐬, at your service. I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler. You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
The Uldans have a long history of conflict with 𝐒𝐤𝐿, the beast tribe that worships the primary Ifrit. Judging by your looks of distaste, I take it if you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. Have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked alive? Yet, he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Guardians have not gone away. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had made the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the 𝐒𝐿 are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Every time they do so, the Ul'dah send their forces to smite the Primal, and though they are invariably succeed, each victory is bought with blood. It is a war of attrition, which they cannot well sustain. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. At such desperate hour, an adventure of your experience would the most be a welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame Generals will stuck to your mind. She didn't say a word. Okay, I still have to do 2 more things. Kinda sad, but that's how it is. Let's use the airship and then go to a different city. I'll go to the one that's cheaper. I'm not sure which one is more expensive, but I'll go to the one that's cheaper. Airship landing, yes. Hello, ticketer. Let's go to Gridania. 120, okay, and the other one? 120, so it doesn't matter. Put Gridania first then. Skip. And I need to go to the old Gridania? The 𝐒𝐩𝐞𝐜𝐬 amphitheater. Do I have any of these? Maybe. Not sure. Can I leave? Yes, I can. Okay. It's time for me to use the halfway, because this one is the correct one. Oh no, I'm stuck. Alright. This way we go. And it should be to the left of here. Right over there. But before I go there, let me... Actually, I can unlock it after, yeah. Amphitheater. Let's see. Destination. Wait.
I lost my son to the calamity.
The 3 Seed Seers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body. Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐬 was born, some 5 centuries ago. Working hand in hand, the 𝐒𝐤𝐞 and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐬 flourished into the great nation it is today.
Do you see the 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐸an standard? There, hanging behind the Elder Seedseer. The entwined serpents represent the unity between 𝐒𝐤𝐞 and Elysian. An elegant symbol, do you not agree?
It's 2 snakes.
In accordance with the will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us. Though we 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐸ans have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood. When the Garlean Empire brought its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat. "5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Carteneau. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless 𝐒𝐤𝐤𝐸𝐸an lives were lost. As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds. To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable. So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk
pox
the
on that
high
bloody
roads without
Ixal.
fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
Wow, these weird 3 people.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
The destruction wrought by the calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike. Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood. Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united. Our many troubles blind us to the woes of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you, join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity, we must think of the children.
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For all
forest.
the elementals!
Weirdos. Elven weirdos. Right. Well, that's the second part done. And now I just need to read the third city. For the third event. He wants to speak to me?
Fancy meeting you again.
The Brigadians are unfortunate enough to have contact with the 2B stripes. The XIV are unquestionably the more troublesome, being a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon the bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridarians, until recently at least. Last, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. Though they clash with the XIV ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will be before it is broken. The 12th Wood was grievously wounded during the calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring the wood, and thereby the power of the elementals, will put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I would wager. Meanwhile, the XIV will continue their incursions, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Whether Gridarians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to an all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all help it can muster. How valuable might the aid of the capable adventurer prove to them then? Well, bye I guess. Stupid elf. Okay, let's go to the third city and meet the Admiral. They have really cool armor, but I don't think it fits for a paladin. I don't really want to go with that way. So where's the crystal? Here. Ethernet. So funny they called it Ethernet. Okay, Plaza. And then use the sprint function to go back into the place. Where's the airship? Should be right over here. Down here. Oh, I cannot jump. I need to go around. How sad, isn't it? City that doesn't even allow me to do shortcuts. Why would I be here? Anyways, I need to go to Lim-Solominsa for 120 gil. And skip the traveling cutscene. There we are. Right, so he said I can get there Where's the stateroom? Guess it's in the lower decks. So Bulwark Hall. Yes. And that's him. Dantaniel. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Here to attend the Reborn service? Be quick! The Admiral is due to give her address at any moment. Proceed to the stateroom. Yes.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐻𝐼 has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
Ah, yeah, ah, ha, ha, yeah, ha.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Carteneau. That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of 𝐒𝐸𝐿𝐻𝐼. I swear to you no army ever fought harder or with more courage, yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of 𝐒𝐲𝐼 spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both. and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all!
Long live the Admiral!
Admiral Melvin!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Lim-Salaminsa is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sagahin, worshipper of the primal Leviathan. The second are kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth, and take the primal Titan for their god. As if the beast tribe presence weren't troublesome enough, the Guardians also have chosen to erect a fortress right in the Lomisians' backyard. And that is to say naught of inferior strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds between the various factions, and while they fight among themselves, the Guardians whet their blades and watch. If the Lomisians have to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be set aside, and the primal threats dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom standard will be drenched in a deeper shade of crimson ere long. That capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew, is beyond question. Well, bye. So I have a choice between three groups. A pirate, bleached orcs who are backstabbing each other, stupid elves who are just hugging trees or whatever, or actual warriors. Happy, this is Benfilla. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say? What a coincidence! Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we have to have them at Walking Sands. Do not keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. Okay, how much is it if I wanted to go there immediately? Let's take a look. If I went back to... Oh. If I went back to Tanalan and teleported here, it's 340. Normally it would be 120 to 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐿 if I wanted to use the ship, and then like 40 for chocobo. So I'm gonna use the return crystal. This should lower the price by a lot, and I'm hoping the price will be lower now if I want to use the crystal again. 192. Okay, it's still not worth it. So let me do this. Ethernet, Adventurers Guild. Then go to the chocobo place. And it's gonna be 2 minutes traveling time to the Whisper Bay. Nice. There we go. Dun 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 dun. So this is the quest where I can choose between 3 companies. Well, I'm sure I'm picking the 𝐒𝐻𝐸𝐿 because first of all, the Paladin quest is there, the Samurai quest is there. This group of Walking Sands is very close to it. Everything is very close. I already have the teleporters. I have areas around it unlocked. There's no reason for me not to pick this. Their armor is superior in every way. They are warriors and not pirates or tree huggers. So yeah, that's literally only option I have. Level 52 player next to level 72 player. Okay. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. I really need a mount. Would be so nice to have a mount finally. Da, 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 da. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. And here we are. Let's go. Rentability and quickly go inside, where I can talk to all three of them. Oh, that's a cool mount. Let's enter. Let's enter. Hello. Welcome back, Happy. Were the Grand Company leaders were as eliminated as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is best with problems. I trust you see why our services are in such demand. Wouldn't there be more of you, Happy? That must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect your decisions? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Complete.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies. As though the Calamity and 7th Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None. I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear 𝐒𝐸𝐿, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the 7th Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I mean to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright, we can select the company now. Claim officer. Welcome back, adventurers. I take in General Robin's word kindle the fire within you? Yes. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured your opinion on us. It gladdens me to see that isn't the case. But, before we can count you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted to our ranks. Accept. Please proceed to the Hell Flames and identify yourself to the personal officer. I'll notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we can surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen of Imperials. Looks like I cannot use the teleporter yet, but that's okay. I'll pay those 200, since this is important. So this is where I need to go. Blame person or officer. What brings you to the Hell of Flames this morning, adventurer? My name is Amahapi. I believe you're expecting me. Yeah. Ah, I thought as much. You're just our man that the working sons described. It's an honor to meet you, sir. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak, Private. Imperial, sir. They fired on Highwind Skywind's airship. Scout says she's coming down to the west, near Horizon's edge. Bloody hells. Of all the times for this to happen. Happy, there's no time for formalities. The Emerald of Flames need your help now. We are in the midst of a large-scale operation against the 𝐒𝐸𝐿agh, and we have no one to spare in Western Tenelan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. If there are any survivors, see that they don't come further harm. Now go. Okay. Well, let me do that then. Where is it? Horizon's Edge. That's pretty close. Let's just normally go there. Thought I'm supposed to get a mount though. Still no mount. Mounts. Oh well. Maybe I'll get a reward for doing this. That would be cool. It's on the other side of this bridge, so I need to go across it. That's alright. I have a cool ship. So I don't need to be a pirate because I already have a ship. Why would I need to be a pirate with without, you know? If I have a ship, no need to be a pirate. Plus it's not a pirate ship, is it? What is it? Let's see. No. It looks like a flying ship. Yeah, it's probably the one that was taking me across. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Maybe I'll get a new pet. Okay, this way we go. Airship. Crewman. Level 50s he's fighting. Proceed. An adventurer? What are you doing out there? No, wait, let's find some cover first. The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're an Imperial spy? You don't even have any uniform. Are you alright, sir? Our scout reported an attack on your craft. We come to rescue you. I'm happy, yes? Glad to have you with us. But I have not seen a craft of this design before. That trader Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages on this land. We're taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must. And bring the engineer. Someone must pay for the Garland's crimes. They mean to take the ship back to Construm Meridanium, along with our friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a falafel was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice looking ship though. Not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since the Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first test flight. And she was soaring, she really was, till those bastards blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command, kill them quickly, and save the Lalafell if possible. Is that clear, Happy? Obviously. Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge! We're under attack! To arms! Let's go! Increase damage and AoE attacks. Okay, looks like that's not worth it, so let's just go for the archers. Since I have the trial attacks. Oh, I can't. It's again level 26, I'll learn it. But this dungeon is only level 24. Okay, now I can do the AoE. Let's kill him before he heals. Same with this one. And now focus the last boss. What are you doing? Kill them, I said. Where's that bloody vanguard? We need it now. Ha ha ha, show them no mercy. increased damage. Where is it going? There we go. Nice. Bakes. Oh, Wedge, you shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Dude, I'm close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary pulper is dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the China Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but it can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Happy. You still have unfinished business to attend to the fellow flames. You're not quite one of us yet, though anyone would see me in action today would be forgiven for thinking over their wise. I just wanted to say sorry, you know, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Haha, seriously though, if it hadn't been for you and the immortal flames lads here, we would be chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Witch! Thank you. You're very grateful. Okay. Looks like I have to go back to the flames. So, let me use the teleporter. Let me use the teleporter. Okay, why is there level 50? Things weird. Well, that's okay. Let's go to the Hall of Flames. We're right over here. We need to jump on the flower pod, jump over here and over this. Hello. Welcome back, Happy. More of your deeds in the reached not too long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the gallant Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial enforcement arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue where we left off and induct you into the Myrtle Flames? Complete. Okay, for coin and country. The personal officer stands ready to complete your introduction to the ranks. Accept. Are you ready, Happy? Then let us begin. I'm happy you stand poised to enter sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil whatsoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet their nation's named enemies in a battle, be they beastmen, guardians of our wars. And at word from Flame General Rabian Alden, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then you may commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame. Burn as one of us, I'm happy, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion? What skills I have belong now to Ulda? I will follow the flame journal until death. My sword belongs to Ulda! Spoken like a soldier, you'll do well here. Very well, your resolve is plain. I'm happy, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Nice. Can you hear me, Happy? This is Ophelia. An officer of the Immortal Flames contacted me with the news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Happy. I have no doubt that you are eager to make acquaintance with your new comrades, but I would ask you that you pay a visit to our old ones first. Remember, though, you are now a Flame of Ulda. You are no less a Scion. Pray return to the Walking Sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here who would very likely like to meet you. We shall be waiting. It seems their presence is required as well. Before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He's not the one seeing your recruits go into the field unprepared. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's see. Quest accepted. You may now accept my little chocobo. Nice! This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for a realm reborn. Nice! Okay, let's do this one. My little chocobo. Okay. Close these. Swift believes you should get yourself a chocobo. Accept. Private Happy, yes? A moment of your time, if you please. Wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, you speak with the quartermaster of the Flame Chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you receive your issuance, show it to the Mimigan by the Gate of Nalt. You'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. Okay. And that's it. So I need to do this one. So where do I need to go? Oh, here. Level 20, my little chocobo. Well, I'm level 20. Why is it locked though? Locked key. Interesting. Maybe it's because it's only for Immortal Flames. Maybe that's why they have it set it as lock. Oh, that's fine. Hello, Mimigan. My little chocobo. On the bird issue, you say? Then I'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. Of course, you'll need to exchange flame seals for it. You can earn these by completing tasks for Immortal Flames. All the Grants Company. Wait, I need to go somewhere. Journal. No, not this one, this one. To obtain your personal chocobo, you must present a Flame of Chocobo insurance. This document can be obtained by exchanging company seals with the Flame Quartermaster. Okay, where's Flame Quartermaster? And do I have any seals? I don't think I have any, right? So need to go Quartermaster, Flame Quartermaster, where is he? Here. Now where do I get the seals? I have none. Well, not to do any problems, since I have no really idea what to do, and I don't really want to waste time doing this right now. So I'm gonna end the stream, and next time we're gonna get ourselves a new mount. Because, oh wait, actually, let's try this first. Daily quests? Allied seals, is that what I need? These seals? Okay. So these are the daily quest, and then there's the weekly quest. 100. Alright. And how many do I need? For the issuance? Let's check. So I don't need any of these, right? What I need is the issuance. Flame check issuance, I need 200. That's a lot. Damn. Okay, well, I'll see you guys next time. Take care for now. Bye bye.